What's going on YouTube? Just helping you out here. And for today's video, I have a box from Amazon to open. You already know what it is, obviously, from the title of this video, so let's get right into it. I also have my current phone, the Galaxy S5, with me here to compare a few things from this phone to that phone, because it's 3 generations later, so obviously there's going to be some big changes. And there it is, Galaxy S8. Alright, so here we have the packaging for the box. As you guys can see here, the packaging is fairly simple. You see obviously the S8 logo here, and then it tells you what storage you got there. If you can see if that says 64, and the color you ordered there. So fairly simple packaging, but it does look nice, and a few little, obviously some specs on the back here, but it does look really nice, and it slides open like this. There you go, you have your Samsung logo, and then it pulls open like a little flap like that. Oh man, there it is, the prized possession right there. Alright, so we take that out, and there you can see for yourself. So to do a couple comparisons, if you look at the screen on both phones, you can see that this bar up here and down here is actually a lot smaller on the S8 because they have this new infinity screen where they want you to have more screen space for videos, games, whatever you want to use it for. And you can see there's actually no home button on the S8, but there's a little pressure button that activates when it's on, and it's similar. It feels like a button, but it's under the screen, so it's a little different. And you know that on the previous Samsung phones, there's this button right here that opens up all your windows, and here was your back button. But now on the S8, those are soft keys, so they're no longer actually here, but they do show up when you have the phone on. And another thing is, here on the S5 you have your fingerprint scanner, and on the S8 it is actually back here, next to your camera. Unfortunately, that's kind of an odd spot because you can accidentally smudge the camera, which is kind of controversial, but I guess that's the only place they could put it for it to work with the infinity screen. And if you look, the camera and the sensors are in fairly the same position. That's where they've always been, so that works still. And both these phones have actually a very similar weight and thickness. The S8's a tiny bit thinner, but they fairly have the same weight. And size-wise, the diagonal screen dimension of both phones is actually identical, but the S8 is just a little bit longer of a phone, but it does span the entire front face of the phone. And the last thing I want to show you guys is the charging port. On all other Samsung phones you have your micro USB, whereas on the S8 you have a USB-C, which can actually plug in right side up or upside down. It'll go in the same way, similar to an iPhone cable. So that's a cool new feature. And as you can see on the back here, this is actually glass, just for accents, to make the phone look sleeker. Let's see if there's anything else in the box. Okay, so you guys can see here we have our charger. Similar to every other Samsung charger. We have an adapter here that you can use to connect two phones together and use the Samsung feature called Smart Switch, where that allows you to transfer all the stuff from your old phone and onto your new phone. So like contacts, messages, pictures, all your app data, etc. And here we have a micro USB adapter, so you can actually use a micro USB charger and then plug it back into your phone. So that's actually handy because all other Samsung phones used a micro USB cable, so that's actually quite convenient. And you can see the inside packaging here actually looks really nice. And then in here, this little compartment here, we have our charging cable, the USB-C cable, and then here we have, here's a cool one, we have a pair of AKG earbuds. These earbuds are supposed to be very, very good. They're actually top of the line, and if you order these earbuds separately, they actually retail about $100. So these are supposed to be some very, very good earbuds. And then what is this? We have pads for the earbuds. And lastly, here on this little box, we have an eject pin, which is for the there's a little slot. Here it is on the top here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a little tray right here that you can put an SD card in or a SIM card. So that is everything. If we lay this all out here, we have nice packaging. Obviously, you have your eject pin, the S8, your charging adapter, the earbud pads, your AKG earbuds, a couple adapters for your charger, and your charging cable. So overall, the packaging on the S8 was actually very nice. All these little compartments in this, it's very high quality, kind of seems luxury almost, and it's kind of cool they give you all these adapters to accommodate for the old type of charger they had, and the complimentary AKG earbuds that are supposed to be very, very good. That'd be nice, but overall, everything to me looks amazing so far, and I will upload a video for you guys maybe in a few weeks after I mess around with the phone a little bit and get to work it a little better, so I can give you guys a full in-depth review of the phone. So if you like this video, please drop a like, leave a comment if you have a question about any of the packaging or anything involved with this phone, or if you have an idea for a future video. And lastly, please don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends about my channel so I can grow and help more of you guys out. I'm just helping you out. See you in the next video.